Hello Pisces, welcome to your full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus reading for November 8th, 2022. Looks like we have some good cards. Huzzah. Okay, so this can be felt up until 6 months because it's an eclipse. The full moon usually is a 2 to 4 week period. So this is a bit of a long stretch, but that's okay. Full moons also close out a cycle. So it looks like, with the Four of Wands and the Six of Swords, that we are moving away from some difficulty. We've gone through a rite of passage, and now we can move to calmer waters. The Four of Wands are people, situations, gatherings that are similar to you. So you may be welcomed into somebody's home for a celebration, but they're people who think like you, act like you feel good in their company. It brings you some stability with the four, because four is foundation, so it brings you some sort of stability. Maybe somebody's interested in your ideas that you've formulated up until now, or you've come to a period where they're well received by somebody or by a group. And that kind of gives you the feeling of that you can relax a little bit. I think it's been an emotional journey. I think we're coming from rocky waters or rocky emotions, and we're deciding to move on to something a little more calm. Even though we are halfway there, we're finding some solidity. We're finding some foundation, and people that that welcome us. People and places where we feel welcome. And again, this is a rite of passage, so it's something that everybody will eventually go through. All right, let's get a clarification for that. And you have the Seven of Wands again. So it could have been a situation where there was a lot of competition around, people who are trying to knock you down from your situation or from your position of, but you took a high road with the Seven of Wands, and you continue to do that over there. So that's interesting that it's on either side. For me, that's like a bookend. But that's where you're coming from, and it's kind of still where you're going to be in the future, but we may just take a reprise. We might just take a little time out to gather ourselves again or gather our strengths. And I mean, this could even be holiday season, which is coming up with Thanksgiving and Christmas, etc. And we're looking at the next 6 months. So looks like we get a little time out. But it does seem like we pick up where we left off in the future. Okay, so we are behaving like the Ace of Cups and the King of Wands. That's a very interesting combination. So the King of Wands is somebody who is a pioneer, and so we may be inspired to take a new route or inspired to try something new with the King of Wands. They are people who are managers. They can have a small business, but they are filled with ideas. And with the Ace of Cups there, it can be divine. That is spirit descending. We may also need to release some emotional baggage from what's been going on here with these Six of Swords. So we're going to somewhere with calmer waters, and maybe we need to release some emotional stuff and make room for something new. The King of Wands, the Aries card, always wants to bring in something new. They're the adventurer, so we might be inspired to go on a new adventure. This can also be love with the Ace of Cups, a new emotional beginning. It doesn't have to be. We might fall in love with an idea. That's also possible. And we can be inspiring as well as inspired. especially with the King of Wands. As a pioneer, you definitely inspire other people to follow, to say, look, I've created this path, and if it's something that you are interested in or like, come along, follow me. I'll clear the path. So that can be an energy with this as well for some people. Let's get a clarification. The Ace of Cups is my summer card. So we might be working towards something for the summer. You have the Five of Pentacles there. I don't like it. This is lack mentality, but it's also feeling left out in the cold. It's possible physical instability as well. And for some reason, this always makes me feel like there's problems with the legs or circulation. But I think in this case, for me, it's coming in out of the cold. With the Ace of Cups, that's an offer of some kind. It's the opportunity to come out of a financial instability or physical instability. And there's an offer. And it could come through a King of Wands, or you could be making the offer. But there's newness with this. And still, our cards are middle. 4, 6, 5. Those are very middle of the path cards. So we're not out of the woods, but there's this sort of energy of, let me catch my breath before I move on again. And what are we moving on to? Well, we're heading back to the Seven of Wands, which is, again, competition. People around you who try to knock you down from your position. However, you have the upper hand here with the Seven of Wands. In both cases, you have the upper hand. And your upper hand is seeing things from a higher position. You have a better outlook. You have a better view from your stance. And it's a higher vision. And with the Page of Swords there, which is my Taurus card, we are sweeping away the clouds so we can have clarity. It's the detective kind of energy. And so we may be trying to figure out a new strategy. And we may be acting on a new strategy that we have been inspired by. Yeah, that's my feeling here. 10 of Cups. That's emotional fulfillment. It's faith. It's happy home, happy family, a general, all-around feeling good and fulfilled, and it's the Life is Good card. So whatever it is, I think that, to be honest, I think that's the upper hand that we have, is the outlook of faith and trust. Because the 10 of Cups is always trust more. If there's an action with the 10 of Cups, it's trust more. Keep on trusting. Trust some more. It looks bad. Looks like there's competition. Looks like there's some difficulty. You may feel left out in the cold. You may have some financial instability at the moment, but trust some more. Sometimes easier said than done. But that's what we're being asked to do. And it's very possible that that will be the outcome, that we'll learn, like, our trust has given us emotional satisfaction. It's nice, too, because you have the beginning, the seed, and you have the outcome. Nice. And you have everything in between. What does Spirit want you to know? Knight of Cups. Life is short, kids. Enjoy it. Have some fun. Even in the midst of despair, in the midst of difficulties, have some fun. So I do feel like there are some celebrations. Maybe the holiday seasons are going to be especially nice for us this year. People inviting us for, to their home. A good time will be had by all. This is an emotional offering of some sort as well. You may be offering as well as somebody may be offering you, because this is in your energy. Perhaps you're the one who's inspiring and offering something emotional to someone else. But in any case, it's a good time. And yeah, I think we could use that. Nice. I like it. I mean, we're moving through some stuff, but who isn't, right? And with the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Cups there, I don't know. We can always go back to to defending ourselves. It's always there if you want it. But why not enjoy yourself? I don't know. Looks good. It's a mixed bag, but in the end, we'll have fun doing it. Okay, Pisces, I hope this has been helpful. Enjoy the inspiration and have faith and trust. Yada, yada, yada. If this has been helpful, please like, share, subscribe. It is helpful to me. It's a nice exchange of energy. I appreciate it very much, and it will help people to also see some information that they might need. Okay, I'll be back in a week with your energetic forecast. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye.